Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to another Mystic Unicorn reading. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. If you're new here, hello, my name is Eric. It is wonderful to meet you. And if you are returning, what is up, guys? All right, so general love reading, love, romance, interpersonal relationships. Yes? This is a general reading for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is also a timeless reading. This is not meant to resonate for you at any specific moment in your life. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. All right, let's get into this, Aquarius. Let's see what love messages we have for you here. General love messages. So, God, Source, Creator, Spirits of Love and Light, please provide us with the best messages in terms of love, romance, and interpersonal relationships for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to serve the highest good of all involved. Alrighty. 5 shuffles for you, Aquarius, and we'll see what we've got for you. This is 1. What is the message for Aquarius at this time, please, Spirit? What's going on in Aquarius's love life, interpersonal relationships, and romance? This is 2. What's the story? And what clarity and guidance can we bring to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time, please, Spirit? This is 3. Four. Last shuffle for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is 5. Alrighty. Show us what you got, Aquarius. What's going on? We have the Hanged Man in reverse with the 8 of Wands. Okay. All right. What's going on? Can you give us some more, please? At least one more card, please, Spirit. The High Priestess. Well, this is interesting. Overall energy is the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Piscean. A Pisces. Excuse me. But it doesn't have to be either one of those. This is a general reading. Aquarius. At first, I felt like the Hanged Man in reverse to the 8 of Wands was a good thing. And to be quite honest, it may still be. Practically speaking, it is. Because at first, what I was getting with the Hanged Man in reverse and the 8 of Wands is that there is a level of overcoming or coming out of some sort of level of stuckness, stagnancy, having reached a level of enlightenment that you've needed to for so long. And now coming out of that and being in a space of open energy. The space is wide open. You're free. You're clear. You have the freedom to move forward with whatever it is you've received this enlightenment in terms of or about. This clarity, this change in perspective. I really feel like Aquarius, the change in perspective has happened for you. The time period of you being stuck because you're trying to understand something, you're trying to see something from a different perspective, you're trying to learn about something, is over, is done. You are clear of that. You are out of that space. But then we get the High Priestess. And I'm literally getting with that, Aquarius, I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're just going to have to take this leap of faith for yourself. That's literally what I'm hearing. So, and then you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which is about a choice. Yes, but I am feeling a twinge of love and romance coming from the Lovers. I feel like, Aquarius, you have a connection with someone in which you are either needing to leave someone else for or leave some type of circumstance, familiar circumstance or situation in order to be in order to be with this person. And that's where your fixed nature comes into play. Because Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. I feel like you are looking for some sort of reassurance here. And that's just ain't gonna happen, says the universe. Why? Because there are no guarantees in this life, in existence. If you really want something, you're just gonna have to go for it and see what happens. I mean, yes, you can plan for it. Yes, you can make educated guesses. Yes, you can do your research to maximize and or optimize your levels of success, but that still does not guarantee success for you. And that's where you're getting tripped up. And that's where you're overthinking the process. And now I'm looking back at this Hanged Man in reverse and saying, yes, there is a level of a feeling. There is a level of you having gained the enlightenment that is necessary, the change in perspective that is necessary. But now you're overthinking the situation. You got what you need to move forward with, and it's time to move forward. But now you're holding yourself in this space thinking, no, I need more information, or I need a guarantee. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting here. You need a guarantee. Aquarius, you're not going to get that guarantee. I hate to break it to you, and I hate to sound unfeeling, uncompassionate, but it is what it is. You are not going to get that. You're not going to get that reassurance. You're not going to get that guarantee, Aquarius. You're just not. And now what I'm feeling here is you need to just move forward with what your heart is guiding you towards. And now, okay, here's another element of your energy that's coming through here. You have the innate ability to be very well detached, or at least to detach from things emotionally in a very, very strong way. Whether people want to look at that as a positive or negative trait, that's on them. And given the certain circumstances or the circumstance in hand, whether that's a good or a bad thing, it's fairly subjective. But in this situation here, your detachment from emotion and your keen ability to be logical is kind of at a detriment here, because this is not the type of situation that you can rely on your mind for. This is a situation where your heart is in control, or your heart needs to be or should be leading the way. And your heart, what I'm feeling here is your heart is pulling you to, come on, let's take this leap of faith. Come on, let's just do this. But your practical mindset is saying, no, I need a little more reassurance here. And the High Priestess is looking at you dead in the face, looking you straight in the eyes and saying, you are not getting any more reassurance than what you have in front of you right now. Period. Yikes. Okay. Fucking mosquitoes. All right. I want to look at the High Priestess. I definitely want to look at the Hanged Man, but I want to look at the High Priestess first. What does the High Priestess want to say? Please, Spirit, to Aquarius. You have the Hierophant here. Ooh, that's the counterpart to the High Priestess. You have the Six of Swords. Oh, Aquarius. You are going to have to leave conventionalism behind. Point blank period. Okay? That is on all kinds of period right now, Aquarius. Finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You do have in front of you, in fact, an offer, a new beginning. You have a seed that can be planted. But just like anything else, Aquarius, you planting that seed, while the chances of it growing into something are really good, I am picking up on the fact that this is a viable seed here. This is not a dead seed. So if you plant it, it's going to grow into something. Okay, you do have the Three of Pentacles as the overall energy. So what that is telling me is that there's a possibility for teamwork here. There is potential here. But exactly what that's going to turn out as, exactly how that plant is going to grow, or the longevity of that plant, whatnot, whatever, if it's really even going to survive 1 winter, 2 winters, 3 winters down the road, who knows? There are no guarantees there. But the fact of the matter is, Aquarius, you have an opportunity, a viable opportunity right in front of you. staring you in the face. But in order for you to be able to take advantage of this, and in order for you to be able to plant this seed and to even give it a chance to grow into something really beautiful, you are going to have to leave conventionalism behind. And that is one of the scariest things to ask a fixed sign to do. Fixed signs thrive on fixed energies, thrive on conventionalism. That which has already been put in place that we know works. But when you ask a fixed sign to literally stop coloring within the lines, or when you take those borders, those clear definitions away from a fixed energy, you have this type of situation. Okay, let's talk about the Hanged Man in reverse then. Clarify the Hanged Man in reverse for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Ooh, the Emperor, 1111 on the counter. Oh, but then you have the King of Cups in reverse. Oh, no. All right, the Hanged Man in reverse, please, Spirit. Can you clarify this for Aquarius? Clarify this for Aquarius, please. No. Oh, shit. The Tower. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And then you have Justice. You might be dealing with a Libra. And in terms of that, I'm hearing, Aquarius, it's your turn to make the move. Oh, man. So the Hanged Man in reverse is clarified by the Emperor, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Tower. This is going to require you to focus on or from a place of emotion. What I'm getting with this Aquarius is that whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is definitely masculine energy, but it is about the energy, not the gender. What I'm getting with this Aquarius is that you have been, for a long time, you have been able to succeed on logic and structure alone. You've been able to find success. You've been able to find fulfillment. You've just been able to succeed in that way. Until this situation. This situation is requiring you to have a level of emotional fortitude and emotional awareness in order to proceed with this. And so now, with you being presented with the opportunity in front of you, but the only way for you to actually achieve or take advantage or move forward with this opportunity is if you have some sort of emotional ability underneath your belt, for lack of a better term. That's why this is hitting you so hard. That's why this is an actual Tower moment. What I'm getting for some of you is that you may actively miss out on this situation. However, this is a catalyst for you in saying, okay, so this is something we got to work on now. Mr. Emotionless, Mr. or Mrs. Emotionless, Mr. or Mrs. Independent here has got to get some sort of emotion going. Has got to be able to feel, sense, see their emotions, and then follow through with it, even though it's not an easy thing to do. Yikes. But I get it, Aquarius. I understand why this is so difficult. I really, truly do. Some of you actually are going to be missing out on this situation, and that is what will be justified here. Because you couldn't pull it together emotionally. That's literally all. That's really what I'm hearing. And this message is really coming across very emotionless, or at least it seems like it. It feels like it. And maybe that's just me tapping into your energy. Maybe that's the way you receive things the best. Okay, it's bothering me though, because I have all the emotion going on there. But But if that's kind of triggering you, I don't mean it to be that way. That's literally just the way this message is coming through, okay? But it is kind of black or white. It is kind of point blank. Some of you will be missing out on this situation, and that will be justice being served because there is a lack of emotional awareness involved. There's a lack of an emotional reality, an emotional component to this that is involved here. Too much focus on rigidity and structure. Because look, the Emperor is the king of all kings. So that means that the Emperor embodies some of the Emperor does embody the King of Cups, which means that the Emperor is not completely emotionless. He may not be as expressive in terms of it as his counterpart in the feminine, in the Empress, okay, but he still has that there. It's there. So, the reason why justice may be served here in terms of you missing out on this situation, or the reason why this may be a bit of a catalyst here for you, is to get you to work on that emotional side. I want to look at the Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands for Aquarius, please? What's the Eight of Wands for Aquarius? Ooh-wee. Yep, the Eight of Swords. This is literally having the clear and open space to move forward. What is the Eight of Wands? Clarify the Eight of Wands, please, for Aquarius. The Eight of Swords is literally... Yeah, see? Then you have the Four of Wands here. The Eight of Swords is literally the exact opposite to the Eight of Wands. Oh, damn. Overall, see, the cards don't lie, babe. Overall energy is the Seven of Swords with the Three of Pentacles underneath that. So, two things with this. One, the Eight of Swords represents the trapped space you were in before. But it also represents the fact that you are still holding yourself in that space, and it's all in your head. It's all in your mind. You're holding yourself here, even though you do have this creative foundation to plant this seed in. You could even see what I'm seeing in the Four of Wands right now, and let's get into some garden analogy here. You have either a raised bed that has been built specifically for this plant or this gardening project, or you just have a space that has been tilled, fertilized, is ready to go. The problem is, what is holding you back is that you do not have a sense of assurance that this is going to succeed to the ways or to the amount that you want it to. And or you are deceiving yourself at the fact that, oh my God, you are deceiving yourself in terms of the fact that you don't have the creative potential here. The Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a relationship. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yep. You're Aquarius, you're literally denying the situation, holding on to the past circumstances or whatnot, whatever, for fear that this is not going to give you the harvest that you want. But Aquarius, you're never going to get anywhere if you don't try. Some of you are listening to this and saying, when I face breaking up a marriage, I face breaking up a long-standing relationship that has been good for me up until this point. What was the last part of that phrase? That has been good for you up until this point. Why is it no longer good for you, Aquarius? And if that's the case, why are you being presented with a brand new opportunity? We're going to get into the extended version of this reading, in which I'm not exactly sure what we're going to... Well, I want to talk about the King of Cups in reverse. I want to talk more about why you're holding yourself in this space. Eight of Swords. I want to talk about all... We're going to clarify these energies, okay? But before we do that, I want to get some closing messages for you from the Lover's Oracle. Yeah? All right. Closing messages for Aquarius before we move to the extended version of this reading. Closing messages for Aquarius, please. Ooh, I know. Oh, no, you don't see it. Okay, wait, great. You're about to. You have two cards here. First card is Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it, and live your life, your dreams passionately. I'm sorry, apparently I can't read at the moment. Let me say that again. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Good Lord. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Do you see how difficult it was for me to get that out? You have got to let your sense of structure and control go in order for you to have what it is you truly want. And actually, for some of you, that is a major life lesson. All right, we're going to move forward to the extended version of this reading, which the link to that can be found in the description box below. If you are not following us over to the extended version of this reading, do not worry. I love you just the same. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But with that said, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Beautimus. Bye.